¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? In this video, you will learn how to tell time in Spanish. You will also learn some useful phrases to use with time. So first, let's take a look at how to tell time that's on the hour. Son las dos. Son las dos. Son las tres. Son las tres. Son las cuatro. Son las cuatro. Son las cinco. Son las cinco. Son las seis. Son las seis. Son las siete. Son las siete. Son las ocho. Son las ocho. Son las nueve. Son las nueve. Son las 10. Son las 10. Son las 11. Son las 11. Son las 12. Son las 12. And then this one is a little bit irregular. Es la una. Es la una. Es la una. Now let's take a look at how to tell time when time isn't on the hour. You're going to use E. E. So for in this example, son las 5:10. The 5 refers to your hour, your hora, and the 10 refers to your minutes. Son las 5:20. Son las 5:20. Son las 12:15. Son las 12:15. Another way to say this is son las 12:15. Son las 12:15. Because 15 minutes is a quarter hour, so that's where the cuarto comes from. Son las 12:15. Son las 12:30. Son las 12:30. You can also say son las 12:30. Son las 12:30. Because 30 minutes is half an hour. So that's where your media comes from. You can also tell time by subtracting time. And we do this in English, like it's 10 till 2, or it's 5 till 9. In Spanish, you can do this as well. And the word that you're going to use with this expression is menos. Menos. So for example, you can say, son las 12 menos 10. Son las 12 menos 10. Because the 12 refers to the hour that it's going to be. So it's going to be 12 o'clock. Then menos 10. So then you subtract 10 from that, 10 minutes, and you get your time of 11:50. Let's look at another example. Son las 12 menos 15. Son las 12 menos 15. Son las 12 menos cuarto. Son las 12 menos cuarto. Here are some useful phrases to use with time. De la mañana. De la mañana. Son las 9 de la mañana. De la tarde. Here we're talking about afternoon. De la tarde. Son las 4 de la tarde. De la noche. De la noche. Son las 8 de la noche. De la madrugada. De la madrugada. Son las 3 de la madrugada. In madrugada, it's different from noche because with madrugada, you're talking about like really early morning, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., etc. Es mediodía. Es mediodía. A good way to remember this is noon is middle of the day. Es medianoche. Es medianoche. So now let's talk about how to talk about actions when using time phrases. If you want to say that somebody does something during a time of day, you're going to use the word por. Por. So you can say por la mañana, por la tarde, por la noche, por la madrugada. For ejemplo, José duerme por la noche. José duerme por la noche. María habla por la tarde. María habla por la tarde. Now if you want to say that someone does something at a certain specific time, the structure is going to be a little bit different. You're going to say your verb, your acción, then a, and then your tiempo, or your time. So, por ejemplo, for example, Manuel estudia a las 3 de la tarde. Manuel estudia a las 3 de la tarde. Juanita lee a las 8 de la mañana. Juanita lee a las 8 de la mañana. Alma y Carmen comen al mediodía. In this example, you notice that it's not a, but rather al. This is because mediodía is a masculine word. And the article would be el mediodía. But since we want to say a el mediodía, we put the a and the el together and come up with al. Al mediodía. Alma y Carmen comen al mediodía. Andrés canta a la medianoche. Andrés canta a la medianoche. I hope not, because that's very late to be singing, but Andrés canta a la medianoche. Now that you've watched this video, you should know everything that you need to know about time, including how to tell time, phrases that are relevant to time, and how to express actions with time. Adios!